Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike and you're watching Triple T Acres, and we're out here with the LS tractor today, and I've got the tiller hooked up with the front loader, and we have a little project we need to get done today. My mother and father-in-law just purchased a camper and they need to put a concrete pad in, and I've got a little trick I want to show you for some site prep. We're going to be removing the topsoil, and I think this is a pretty sweet thing to do. Stick around guys, I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so here's their driveway. When they come in, they want to pull their camper in the driveway, run it down here beside the house, and they want to pour a concrete pad right here beside their house. Now, we've got the area completely marked off here. My father-in-law did a good job and got it all squared up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the tiller, and we're going to come in here with the tiller. We're going to take the topsoil off, or basically that top grass portion of it off. What that's going to do is turn it to powder and make it easy work for my loader. So let's get the thing fired up, till this thing up, and remove some of this topsoil so it can be ready for the stone and framed up for the concrete. Also, before I decided to till this up, we had a tree here and a bush and another tree over here that I used the tractor and ripped it out. I'll put some time-lapse footage right here. We're going to make about 3 passes here, possibly maybe just 2. And using this tiller is really going to help out not having so much pressure on my loader arms. Instead of coming here and pushing really hard up against this soil, I mean, it's difficult. This should make it a lot easier. Let's see how this works. Do another pass. All right, we got it all tilled up, and let me just show you what we have done here. Basically, we tilled a garden in here, but if you look here how loose the soil is, and now that is going to make it so much easier for me to take the tractor and the loader and come in here and take this top coat off. It's so difficult to keep a nice level cut when you're using your loader, and even on a skid steer. Much easier on a skid steer than it is on a tractor loader. So in theory, I should be able to come in here, put my bucket as level as I can, and just take this skim coat right off the top. That way he can be ready for gravel and get everything down to grade. Let's get on the tractor and get this stuff out of here. So right now I got a level bucket. Let's just see how well this does. Scoop number 1. And you can actually see where the tiller has stopped tilling. You got that nice hard clay, and the bucket should, as long as I keep it nice and level, it should float right over top of that hard clay. Put a little in this hole where I dug out that tree at first. If I didn't do this, I would have to basically put the tip of my loader bucket and gouge this out. And that's just not the case. This is making easy work. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've got a little stem that lets me know when my bucket is level. Now obviously your tractor has to be level for it to be truly level. check it out. We have stripped all of the topsoil off of this, and we are down to a nice hard clay base. And you can see I got a nice edge all the way around right where we had it marked. And the only thing I got to do left is I need to go in from this angle and just piece this edge out that's closest to the house here. Let's get this part over here taken off and then call it a day. Sweet, that's perfect. Well, that worked out really good. This is the first time I've had to pick the shovel up this entire time. And this is all loose. I just was afraid to get too close to the foundation and bust into the walls at all. Stuff's loose. All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap up this part of the job. There's still a lot left to do. They've got to get some gravel in here, get it to grade, form it up, and get the concrete poured. But I wanted to share that little tip, how you can just strip some of the topsoil off if you're prepping for concrete or anything of that nature, like a patio. If you've got a tiller, maybe you can rent one or borrow one. It makes it so much easier to take it off with your loader when everything's already loose like that. You saw in the video. My loader did not struggle at all pushing through that stuff. Well, guys, if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, but until next time, we'll see you in the next video.